Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's experiment for our video, as well as kind of like a demo and showcase, we are going to be doing the Tujen mechanic. That is the guy that uses the exotic coinage. Now what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to use 12 of these and we're going to see if it's more worth it for us to sell the exotic coinages and all the materials, or is it better to actually use the mechanic? Obviously, you would probably get a better result doing these thousands and thousands of times, but I just want to show you guys the whole process as, you know, I've been making a new player's guide. This is one mechanic that I think everyone can do because the crafting can get a little bit more extensive in your knowledge required to actually even use it. But with the Tujen mechanic, most of the currency that you'll acquire through the processes is something that a lot of people want to know, like, is it worth doing? How are you doing it? And kind of like the ins and outs of it. So after doing it for a long time, I figured I'd just make a whole video so you guys can see it from just a one small little sample size. And also wanted to mention the program that I am using to get all of my data for when I'm scanning some of these items is called the Awakened PoE trade. That's the thing that I will be bringing up that lets me just target an item and I can find out how much is this item. And it just really helps out. Now, for console players, I don't know if there's like a version of it. Someone knows if there's a way to do it. You can also just visit any Path of Exile trade website, but the program that I'm using is the Awakened PoE trade. If you want to learn more about like other third-party applications and stuff that really help your PoE playthrough, I'll link a video down below. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the video and find out if it's better to actually use this mechanic or just sell off the currency. What's actually better? Let's find out. Let's see how much these are going for. On average, it's usually like 5 to 6 chaos, so yeah, it's still relatively steady. So we'll say even at its lowest point, that's going to be 50 chaos, right? In terms of the exotic coinage. Obviously, you also have the other currency, but I did farm it like normally. I didn't buy that extra currency, I just got it. I do have to move my face out of the way, otherwise, yeah, I'll kind of be blocking it, so I'm sorry, you guys get no face. Okay, so let's see if it's worth it or if it's not. I'll start scanning a lot of these things too, because some of these I don't remember everything off the top of my head. I'm guessing there's... Okay, this one I think was just leftovers from what we had before. If it's like anything under 1C, unless it's like, you know, jewelers or something, I'll probably just pick up like normal currency. Oh, I guess scratch that. We're not doing 10, we're doing 12. This one, first one doesn't count though, because I need like a fresh, if that makes any sense. Alright, Prime Resonator over here. Alright, this is worth 40. He's asking for quite a decent amount. Are we going to gamble? I mean, the thing is that it's always worth... What I usually do is about 1/3. But this one's like, kind of go about half. I can't go that low. Okay. Okay. I shouldn't, but fine. So already with just this load, and remember, we're going to be considering it 5 chaos each. So with 12 rolls, that's 60. Did this pay for it? Yeah, basically we're good. All of these I'm going to purchase as well because I like the mechanic of this. As long as the level of like whatever isn't like level 5 of do whatever. These are going to be worth about 2 chaos each on average. I'm going to double check. Usually though, that's about what these go for. Let's scan it. Okay, yeah, that was pretty accurate. So 2 chaos for that. That's good. And we're already at, what was this, 42? I'm going to, okay, 40. We'll say 40. I'm just going to go as low as possible. So 40... 42 already. Stack decks, I believe these are still worth 1 chaos, real consistent. So we'll go pick up some of these as well.
You're not. That's barely. Try again, friend.
Okay.
It'll do. Ain't a win.
Now we're at, here, I'm going to use my phone for the calculator because I'm adding all this up and I probably won't remember the numbers. So like I said, 42 and then this will be, so we're at 45 right now. So we're at 45 chaos. I doubt this is worth anything, but I like to just scan these just in case. There's always some, you know, new weird thing that sometimes streamers do, and sometimes that can make the price of certain things go up. I'm just going to pick these up. I've got a ton of this extra currency. These are usually about 2 to 3 to 1. I'm going to double check. This is, okay, about 1 chaos. So we'll go +1. Our total is 46. Just off of this, though, this is the only thing that's really been good. But, you know, we've got a lot more rolls. We still got 11 to go. I'm going to pick these up because I want these. These are usually like 3-1. Double check. Again. So, yeah, about 3 to 1. So, +1. We're at 47. I'll pick up all the fusers. These are usually about 2-1. 2 or 3 to 1.
That's the yes from me.
Check on that. It's going to be 3. So, we'll say +3. So we're at 50. And these are quick 1.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Fair enough.
Oh, you know what? It did give us another 3, so I'll put 3. It just automatically put it in the stack. I just didn't see it like over here, so I thought maybe he revoked his offer. And this is also like, I guess, my way of showing how to gamble, at least how I've been gambling with him. Because if you give him a low offer, like for example like this, let's see if okay, this is worth 5 chaos. I guess I'll gamble. We'll give him like a really low offer. Sometimes if you give him too low of an offer, he'll say no. But like if it's a really good item, I don't risk it. Most of these incubators are worth about 1 if you're lucky, and there's just so many listed, it's not worth it. I'll pick up the chromes though, since we got a lot of this currency.
I really think you can do better.
Okay. Let's check the chromes. Chromes about 10 or 11 to 1. Okay, we'll just say like 2C. Alright, 55. We're still looking like pretty good. We're almost breaking even now, and it's literally only because of this, so hopefully we'll get a couple more consistent things. Well, speaking of consistent, stack decks are the most consistent thing ever. So we're at 6. 6 additional.
If we keep this up, you'll offend my
oh, so we didn't even get that. Sometimes you can get RNG and you just get unlucky. I do want these scours for... these are basically...
You're pushing a bit far.
4 for 1.
Not quite what I'm looking.
Okay, there we go. This is about 4 to 1. We got ancient shards. What's this? It's like 0.5. And I'd rather keep the currency because remember, this currency isn't free. It's a corrupted. What does it have? Can I do it? Double bosses, reflect, or oh no, reflect. It's shocked ground. I'm really not down too much for shocked ground. I mean, if I picked it up, it's usually at least like 5C. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I can keep the currency unless it's something really, really worth it. Because sometimes with the maps, they don't sell like instantly.
Shiny coins.
So we have Rogue's Marker. What is this at? It's actually pretty low. We'll skip on those. I do want this. This is set at 1. Really? Okay, that's pretty cheap. I actually expected this to be a little bit higher, but it's all good. All right, that's another 1. We'll add that. I'll probably end up using that myself. Okay, we have. I want all these scours, so I'm gonna pick up these scours for sure. I got 2,000 on this. So we have 12. I didn't add this scour yet, so we'll add these all up at once. So it's about, let me double check, it's about 4-1, right? Am I about right? Oh, 0.5, really? I feel like that's inaccurate, but sometimes the little like thing that I'm using to scan, it's not 100% of the time accurate, but I would say it is pretty dang close. Let's just say like whatever. Let's just add this as like 6 or 7. We can do 7. Let's just add this as 7. I'll add this as 7. I'm pretty sure that like they're not worth that much, but you know sometimes you know like blessed orbs this season are worth a little bit more too. So let's get another 3, easy 3.
Are you having? Suppose I'm feeling generous.
Okay, so plus 3. So we're at 66. So we've already broken even. What are tolls worth? Like 0.3. Oh, wait, oh, they further down that Harbinger. It's about 1. Let's see, what else do we have? Spear Offering, Arcanist Brand, Jewelers. These are usually 10 or 11 to 1.
Try again, friend. Not happy about it.
But like, for the sake of doing it with this Harbinger, okay, well yeah, this is about 1. Okay, what I want to do is put
1, just 1.
Hello. Okay, we'll give him 2.
Become more
I don't know if the strategy works, but what I've heard is if you have him like take back something on the next rotation, it will be something. Well, he will have a less of a chance to double up on a no-go offer.
You've tired me out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it.
So, see how we doubled, like, said no? I don't know if this is true, but I'm just gonna... Oh, wow, this is good. Okay, definitely want this.
Fair enough.
Wow. That was just plus 9 Chaos Orbs right there. That was easy. Alright, we're already at 75 in profit. We still got 6 more. I mean, this is the easiest conversion rate right here.
I can't...
Another 2.
Best damned haggler I've ever seen.
Alright. I like how we're the best after... We've already gotten none. Also, I wanted to mention something with this gambling. This is something I tried to do. I tried to offer him 1 on everything to make it so that there was no items. He will not refresh it for free. Yeah, that was something that I wish it worked, because that would be a pretty good way to like reset for free, right? I don't know if this, what is this worth, like 1 or 2? Okay, well 1. I'll skip out on this. This is just like small stuff, and I'll save my currency for bigger items.
Always love these.
A null shard. What are like there are 20? That's actually pretty expensive. The thing is that spending these grand scythes can be a little bit more risky, because these are like rare, and if it's an exalted orb, I'd rather have it than that, if that makes any sense. So I'm not always going to buy every single thing immediately. So another 10 of these, which would be technically at 5.
Suppose I'm feeling.
Okay, so we'll add 5 to our pool here. I'm always just going to pick up these alks that I think they're usually about 4 or 5 to 1.
Seems reasonable.
Let's see what they're going for. And oh wow, well, that's actually really low. What? Huh. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... That's actually really low. I'm just gonna say 1. I know it's... We'll kind of round something else like lower and some other things higher. It's just so I could have more of an even number here.
Are you having a go at?
So another 3 right there.
Fine.
Okay, so we're at 86 Chaos Orbs, like in total currency. These are about...
I can't go.
This is about 2 more. Okay, so we got this. Alright, so we're at 88 in currency. These I'm always picking up because I'm just going to do these. This one requires Demo 5. I'm pretty sure I actually have Demo 5.
Gotta make a living.
I feel like the heist mechanic is so rewarding potentially. So right now we're at about 90 Chaos Orbs. How many do we have? As long as I have 3,000 of it, something, I'm just going to be able to just go in. We'll add like another 1 for that, and I'm just going to go rotate it. 4 more. Map is a 14. I'm okay on that. Fusers, these are always great. We'll just add, like this one, we'll add just 1. Puts us at 92. Regrets are usually 2-1. We'll double check after we buy it.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. I was correct on that, so that's +1. 93. I've got plenty of chances. I'm okay on that. I'm just going to rotate again, saving the currency. Another 10 stag decks. These are just the easiest things. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot. Someone in chat, did you catch how many stack decks there were? I think it was 10. I'll go back and double check on it after. I think it was 10. I don't think these are really rarity. I'll scan it anyways. Yeah, it's probably not going to be worth very much. I'm going to say that there was 10 right there. I'm not positive. I will go back, and if I need to make a correction, I'll put it somewhere. I'll make it like a note. But I think that there was 10 stack decks right there. All right, so these are worth another 1.
Be reasonable. You're taking advantage of our friendship.
+1. It was 10. Thank you. I appreciate it, Holmes. Thanks so much, mate. All right. And then these are 0.5. I'll just count this as 2 since I'm going to be kind of generous with this. Like in terms of our little rounding here. Then toll, what was toll? Was it 0.5? Oh, okay, once it's that low, I mean, it's like maybe 2 chaos. I mean, there's so many toll here, I almost feel like I can build, how much? This we have 3,000? I almost feel like it's like, yo, you should run this breach. All right. Oh, he just took it away. Oh, okay, you know, I'm not going to spend that one. When I'm under like 3,000, I'm kind of like, I'll wait. And I guess this is only worth...
You're pushing a bit far, friend.
Like, this is about 1. I do want the Alex, though. Like, I'll need them for my maps on the rotation. Alright, and 23 life, regen mana, ignited. I don't think that this is going to be worth anything. This is about worth 1.
You're not happy about it.
Right. Okay, yeah, +1. Alright, we're at 108, and it's literally just this that's making it so we're, like, actually making a profit. Alright, the last 2, though. Alright, 2 Chaos Orbs. That's easy, +2.
For all you've done for us.
Okay. Easy. 110. I want the chisels. I think these are usually 4 to 1. I'll double check. Alright. Oh, it's a lot cheaper. It's like 5, right? About 5. These are apparently half. I feel like these are a little bit lower in the drops. So that's like, we'll say another 2 for those. Let's see, we got life 1. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to be worth anything. I'm gonna check in the double like fire. It's probably not going to be something that someone wants. You never know, but at the same time, okay, this is what, another 2. About.
Are you? It's worth. Not happy about it.
Okay. 114, and we have a riposte. It's probably worth 1 or 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip out on it because he wants a lot of money. I don't think are bindings worth even anything. Yeah, they're not really worth picking up. Pick up the jewelers.
Be reasonable.
We're like a little bit under 3,000 on that one.
Feeling generous.
Plus 1 on that one. And what is frigid fossil worth? We are at 0.5. Oh, there's 10 of these. Awesome. Oh, these are grand though. If I can get it for like really cheap. Oh, we got it. All right. Plus 2 on that, I think. I don't remember the number. I actually like I lowballed them really hard on that one. All right, our last one at 117 currently right now. What is Rogue's marker at right now? I'm gonna have to like check via actually just checking the website. Grabbing 350 to 1 would put it at. That's actually pretty decent. How much of this do we have? 300. I mean, if on the last one there's something good, I can kind of save it.
You're not.
Okay, so we got 5,000 of this. So it's about like 200 here. I'll share it so you guys know what I'm looking at, because I just don't know what the exact calculation is. So is it 1 chaos for about 300? Is kind of like the norm over here. I'm gonna see even at 350, right? So we have 5,000 divided by 350. If that is the price, I'm not positive on that. Again, I'm going to. It's about 12C worth. Okay, so if we do it, yeah, okay. Thank you. That's pretty accurate. So, okay, we'll just say plus 12. We're at 129. All right. So, we're pretty good off even without this. This was like our big money item. Even then, we're at 80C, which is still 20C profit. Now, we did spend, what, 17 minutes in here, right? So, I'm going to reroll the very final one. Oh, 10C? Ooh, okay. Hold on.
You're being an ass. This has become more arguing.
Oh, we lost 10 chaos right there. All right, well, we get another, like, 3 over here. Okay. Plus 3, 132. Like I said, these I'm picking up kind of just for myself.
That's barely a little bit. I'll take.
Plus 2. And that's a 15 map. Do I? Oh, it's an incomplete map, though. I actually really do want it, then. I mean, these will probably sell for, like, 3 to 4.
I don't think so.
I mean, this, for me, I want to do it, so I'll just say 3. I'm going to scan it real quick. 4 chaos, okay. I just put 3. So we're at 137 in profit right now. If I pick up...
You're pushing. Fair enough.
Okay, we got that. And then if we pick up both of these, this is 1.
I can't. It'll do.
And this is 1, so it'll be another about 3.
You're being an ass. Okay.
Okay, plus 3. So we're at 140 on the dot. Okay, pretty good, I would say. And, okay, I'll throw my cam back on. So, in terms of, like, our overall profit, right, I would say most of the stuff will be pretty easy to sell. This thing, I think, this is the only thing that was, like, an outlier. But even if we don't count this, like, a consistent amount of just, like, the smaller currency, and I guess there's this, which, what is this worth, like, 2 or 3? Okay, 5. Not a huge outlier, I would say. So, in terms of overall, if we get our 140, right, because we paid, well, we didn't pay, I just acquired these. Minus 60, because that's how much these coins, in the reroll cost, it would have been 60. So if we look at overall, do I have my calculator? Still? Did I just move it? Anyways, sorry, you guys can't see. I'm doing it on my phone. So if we do 140 minus 60 over here, we got 80. But let me also factor in my time, right? This took us about 20 minutes to do. And in 20 minutes, how many maps could I have done? Depending on my build, right? You would also factor that in if you're running a slow or a fast build. But you'd also have to pay for your maps. Although, you know, that's just part of PoE. Alright, so let's wrap up this video, do all the calculations, adding into consideration the artifact cost as well. So I went ahead and actually did this. And by the way, for the actual site that I'm using for the managing of what kind of the prices are, keep in mind all these artifacts and everything that I'm mentioning can change as time goes on. But basically, what it comes down to is I added the price of what it would have actually costed me if I wanted to buy these on their own. So here's what it comes down to. The lesser artifacts were basically 100 of them for 1 Chaos Orb, and then the common Black Scythe artifacts would be 50, then the Greater and Grand, they all have different price values. If I was to purchase these, this is what it would have cost, like for the amount to 1 Chaos. So here is our total cost. If I was to sell these also, because I could factor that in as well. So this is what it comes down to. I would have spent 8C on the lesser. Keep in mind, if it requires me to buy, let's say, 800 for this, I would have to, get 60 more. But that's obvious. Just wanted to mention, though, as a heads up. So in total, what we would have paid for this, or if we would have sold these, we would have gotten 94 Chaos Orbs. Or actually paid 94 Chaos. Now the cost in this investment would be 60 of the cost of the coins, right? Because we used 12 coins. So adding that up, we got 154. Our total profit in Chaos was 140. So at the end of the day, we went negative 14 in Chaos Orbs. Now, I do want to go ahead and add this to the video because I think it is actually very important. Keep in mind, again, prices can fluctuate on all the items, all the different artifacts, because that's a part of the currency. But I still think that it is worth doing if you want to break up the game and not burn yourself out. Because when you just do, let's say, maps all day, every day, it could get a little bit tiresome or repetitive. So I still think that it is worth doing at the end of the day, but you also have to factor in that, like, I just farmed those. I didn't need to actually, go and try to trade for, hours on end, because sometimes people just don't respond in trades. For the 20 investments in minutes in time to go ahead and show you guys that mechanic, I would say that I enjoyed doing it at the end of the day. It was kind of more an experiment. Obviously, the best results would be to do this hundreds and thousands of times to get the best result. But I wanted to go ahead and wrap up the video and kind of just explain my thought process on this. Unless per about 10 of the rerolls you're getting an item that might be worth like an Exalt, you may not actually be profiting off of it. But I still think it's fun to do, and I still recommend people to do it just so you don't burn yourself out of like the league just in general. Adding more of these different mechanics where you guys can go ahead and mess with certain things, it's a little bit more fun. But in terms of is it profitable, I would say you have a very decent chance at profiting if you are just rolling with not purchasing the coins, or if you're not purchasing the actual different artifacts, so that can be time consuming as well. But I would say overall, I enjoyed it and it was worth it for me. Now, again, your mileage may vary. You guys can let me know what your thoughts are on it down below. Are you guys doing the Tujen mechanic, or now after watching this, are you feeling like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and actually sell my currency instead of actually just, using it to RNG with the haggle system? I think it's a fun system and I do like it, and I will definitely be doing more in the future. But those are my thoughts. You guys can let me know yours down below. But at the end of the day, this is just going to be like the raw data, and I wanted to go ahead and give it to you guys where I showed off the process also, because I had a couple people ask me, am I engaging with it? How do I engage? How much do I offer? And this is going to facilitate that. So there's our results from 12 rolls, minus 14C at the end of the day. But that's how it goes with RNG sometimes. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new and you want to see more Path of Exile, more action RPG, more games, hit subscribe, turn the bell, and you'll definitely see more. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. And that's my thoughts on the Tujen mechanic. Peace.